Welcome back to Red Devils TV, and this is your Manchester United versus Twente preview. Right, we're going to try and keep it short, so let's get right into the video. How is Erik Ten Hag going to approach this game? First of all, he's got to pick his best informed players. For me, the back five picks for itself, so Onana, De Ligt, Martinez, Dalot and Mazraoui are all starting. I feel like Christian Eriksen also needs to stay in the midfield, and Joshua Zirkzee as well. Let's throw in Garte into midfield as well, and Casemiro alongside him. And the wingers, I feel like Marcus Rashford has to start in this game. I feel like we lacked a lot of end product in that Crystal Palace game. I know Garnacho has been really good, but for me, he has to sit with this one out. And then Ahmad stays on the right wing. I mean, he could throw Antony in there as well. We don't know how heavily Erik Ten Hag is going to rotate. He might throw in Rasmus Højlund or Mason Mount as well, or maybe even Tyrell Malacia. So we'll have to see how he approaches this game, maybe in a Harry Maguire as well. But like I said, it's the new start to the campaign, and Erik Ten Hag's going to want to go strong. So I feel like that, wrap up the game quickly. Let's try and just get up by a few goals and then start rotating around the 50 or 60 minute like we know Erik Ten Hag likes to do. But how should Manchester United approach this game? Obviously, Twente are a decent side. They're currently 4th in the Eredivisie. They're on the most recent win of 5-0 against some other Dutch team. And they're currently 4th place, like I've said. And they seem to do really well. I mean, their best informed player at the moment is Sem Steijn. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And in the first 6 games, he's got 6 goals and 1 assist. So he's an attacking playmaker, or almost like a second striker, almost. But how do United stop him? That's why I've put Casemiro and Ugarte in the midfield. Casemiro is well rested, and Ugarte needs to get his sharpness up because we bought him for a reason. He's a great tackler. He's going to be our future holding midfielder. So having someone like him in the team alongside Casemiro, they played really well against Barnsley. Obviously, we won 7-0. To try and do something like that again would be absolutely brilliant. So let's see how it goes. But I want to talk about Bruno Fernandes and Mainoo as well, because for me, I feel like these guys should sit this one out. Bruno Fernandes has been overrun and played too many games for the last decade, and Mainoo just looks really, really tired at the moment. So just trying to get Mainoo the break he needs and just to give him the recovery that he needs. I don't think it's necessary for Mainoo to play in this game. Personally, for me, he's just looked not himself over the last start of the season. You know, he hit the last season with the ground on fire, and he's coming to this season. And is that us putting too much expectation on Mainoo? Maybe, but at the same time, he still looks a bit lost in that midfield, like he doesn't really know where he's supposed to be playing, whether it's playing as the deep playmaker, whether it's playing as the 8 like he prefers to play. It's confusing to see what type of role Mainoo's got so far this season. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes as well. I felt like he's been a bit sluggish over the last few games. He was sluggish against Liverpool. He was sluggish against Southampton, in my opinion, and as well he was sluggish against Crystal Palace. So maybe just sit Bruno out for this one as well. Eriksen's in fine form. We know how good he is as that 10. Maybe bring Bruno on for Eriksen or Mason Mount. But personally, for me, like I said, with Mainoo and Bruno, you let these ones sit them out, because I feel like that these guys really need the break personally, because we're definitely going to need them against Spurs at the weekend. But the Europa League as well, it's a very, very important competition for us. It's our best way into the Champions League as well, because I personally don't believe we're getting top 4. There's just way too much quality in the Premier League. I know the Europa League as well has got a lot of new teams added. It's a very tough competition, but at the same time, I personally believe that the Champions League for United next season, winning the Europa League is our best bet. That's just my opinion, and winning this is the perfect milestone. It's a new trophy for Erik Ten Hag. It gets us into the Champions League for next season, and that's for me our best way to get into the Champions League personally, because I just don't see us having the quality to go deep into the Premier League and compete for constant top 4. I just don't see it happening yet. I think we're still a 1 or 2 signings for the first team off until United start competing for top 4 again. But yeah, that's been me. I'm going to go for a 3-0 victory for United. Hopefully we win. I'll be at the game tomorrow, so if you want to get on the channel and do a match reaction, then feel free. I'll be at Old Trafford. But anyway, thank you for watching. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.